जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रभुचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री राधा गोलोकानंद भगवान की जय।
Hare Krishna. So today we have the great pleasure to welcome Her Grace Radhika Krpa Mataji and Rasa Priya Prabhu. They are both from Delhi. So Her Grace Radhika Krpa Mataji she's second visit in Mauritius now. Was born in a prosperous Sikh family. She studied in a convent school and worked as a fashion designer. She married into a Hindu Punjabi business family and was engaged in business when she joined ISKCON. After her initiation in 2002, her spiritual master, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, instructed her to become an international preacher and author. She has written 5 books and various articles on Dandavats.com and in Back to Godhead magazine. Her books are Pearl of Devotion, a collection of devotional poems, Vaishnav teaching in Sikhism, available in 5 languages, Vaishnavism and Sikhism, Memoir with My Spiritual Father, a little story of me, Guru, the spiritual father. She travels extensively giving discourses in countries such as Japan, Canada, Australia, Hong Kong, Thailand, UK, Pakistan, Kenya and Mauritius. During the COVID-19 pandemic, her online preaching on YouTube and Facebook became intensive and she participated in the distribution of scriptures like the Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita as it is. Her other activities include various courses on the study of scriptures and online Gurukul for children and daily morning chanting sessions which have surpassed 1,150 days with nearly 100 people attending each day. They also give talks, shows on Hare Krishna TV and other media channels. Her husband, His Grace Rasa Priya Das is an architect. Prabhuji has designed beautiful temples of ISKCON project in Delhi, including Gurgaon and Rohini Temple and other locations. Both Mataji and Prabhu have dedicated the last 25 years to selflessly serve the Lord. Hare Krishna. So we welcome Her Grace Radhika Krpa Mataji and His Grace Rasa Priya Prabhu. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
No, we don't stay. Just time. We have to move the wire.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshunamritam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruvai Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Sarvrupa Kadamayam Dadati Sampadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapat Kamlam Shri Gurana Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sajitam Sahagan Raghunathvitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Sarvabhutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Shri Vishakhanatamascha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpataru Vaksha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna I'm supposed to speak in Hindi. Hindi में बोलूँ? That's right. English? Next. Okay. So I welcome you all for this session today. And tomorrow we are going to celebrate Balaram Jayanti. So Balaram ji का दिन मनाएंगे. Balaram ji का Parents Day, Balaram ji का Prakta Day. There was the day he appears. बलराम जी हैं कौन? बलराम जी बल शब्द से जुड़ा हुआ बलराम, सो बल देते हैं स्पिरिचुअल आध्यात्मिक लाइफ का. स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में आपको अगर रहना है, अगर आपको स्ट्रॉन्ग होना है भक्ति में, इफ यू रियली वांट टू बिकम स्ट्रॉन्ग इन भक्ति, सो यू नीड द स्ट्रेंथ लाइक यू नीड द फिजिकल स्ट्रेंथ. अगर इस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में सर्वाइव करना है, सो यू नीड टू बी हेल्दी. हेल्दी बॉडी चाहिए, सो फिजिकल हेल्थ भी चाहिए. बट अगर स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ में स्ट्रॉन्ग होना है तो बल चाहिए. तो वो बल कहाँ से आएगा? फ्रॉम वेयर विल वी गेट दैट बल, द स्ट्रेंथ? सो कृष्णा अरेंज्ड फॉर दैट आल्सो. सो दैट स्ट्रेंथ कम्स फ्रॉम बलराम जी. सो in Adi Leela it's mentioned here that Balaram is the chief of the original quadruple forms. So चतुर्व्यूह फॉर्म, भगवान के 4 कहा गया एक्सपेंशन है स्ट्रेट अवे. उसमें से सबसे ओरिजिनल है बलराम जी. बलराम भगवान ने प्रभुपाद लेक्चर में कहते हैं, he tells in a lecture, there is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. Other than one is black, one is white, that's all. There is no difference. Both are alike in their potency, in their energy, both are alike. There is no difference. So भगवान बलराम और कृष्ण में कोई अंतर भेद नहीं है सिवाय कम्प्लेक्शन का. और बलराम बड़े हैं, 7th इनकारनेशन कहा जा रहा है कि 7th सन ऑफ देवकी. सो रोहिणी के गर्भ में स्थानांतरित हुए हैं. ही वॉज प्लेस्ड इनटू द वूम ऑफ रोहिणी एंड ही प्राकट्य हुआ उनका. और कहा जाता है कि ही इज ऑल पावरफुल, सेम पोटेंसी एज कृष्णा. और बलराम जी अपने ऊपर क्या लेते हैं? बीइंग द फर्स्ट एक्सपेंशन ऑफ कृष्णा, सेवा का भाव, to serve the spirit, the supreme Lord. कृष्ण की सेवा का भाव लेकर आते हैं. So कहते हैं कि it is written in the Adi Leela, कृष्णदास कबीरदास बताते हैं कि he is the original Sankarshan, that's Balaram, the first expansion of Krishna, and he expands himself into 5 forms. और बलराम जी अपने आप को फिर 5 भागों में आके डिवाइड कर लेते हैं. महासंकर्षण, कारणोदक्षाय विष्णु, गर्भोदक्षाय विष्णु, शिरोदक्षाय विष्णु एंड शेषा, द अनंत शेषा. सो ये बलराम जी हैं. एंड these 5 plenary portions are responsible for both the spiritual and material cosmic manifestation. जो भी आप कॉस्मिक मैनिफेस्टेशन देखते हैं, सृष्टि की रचना होती है, उसमें ये 5 जो है मेन रोल प्ले करते हैं. हम सब जानते हैं, जो रेगुलर भागवतम सुनते हैं हमें मालूम है कि 3 विष्णु जो है वो सृष्टि की रचना में मदद करते हैं. तो ये कौन है? तो बलराम जी की ही एक्सपेंशन है. सो दे आर अगेन बलराम जी ही बल दे रहे हैं, सब कुछ आ रहा है. भगवान तो कृष्णा इज देयर, ऑफ कोर्स ही इज द मेन सोर्स, एंड बलराम इज हिज फर्स्ट एक्सपेंशन. एंड बलराम जी प्रभुपाद लिखते हैं आदि लीला में, in the 5th chapter, the 10th verse, he writes in the translation and purport, he executes the orders of Lord Krishna in the work of creation. कौन execute करता है? बलराम जी. बलराम जी सारी सृष्टि की रचना में सहयोग देते हैं और भगवान के जितने orders हैं वो execute हो रहे हैं through him. And then in the form of Lord Sesha, he serves Krishna. और अनंत शेषा के रूप में कृष्ण की सेवा करते हैं. अब जानते हैं जो मृदंग आप बजाते हैं ये बलराम जी हैं. जो भी चीजें भगवान की सेवा में जाती हैं उन्हें तदिया कहा जाता है. भागवतम में मेंशन है, they are called तदिया. They are connected to Krishna, the main source. They are for the service of Krishna. So it is mentioned here that he actually gives his services to Krishna. And Lord Sesha, he serves Krishna in various ways. According to expert opinion, Balaram as the chief of the original quadruple forms is also the original Sankarshan. Balaram, the first expansion of Krishna. So Balaram ji first expansion है, आदि गुरु कहलाते हैं. भगवान तक जाने के लिए गुरु चाहिए. बिना गुरु के मर्सी के भगवान तक नहीं जाया जाता. So how do you reach Krishna? How do you get the mercy of Krishna? You get the mercy of Krishna through the mercy of Balaram ji. और बलराम जी हर पास टाइम, हर लीला में जब भगवान प्रकट होते हैं, हर युग में बलराम जी साथ आते हैं। हम जानते हैं त्रेता में राम जी आए हैं, तो बलराम कौन है? लक्ष्मण। चैतन्य महाप्रभु कलयुग में प्रकट हुए तो कौन है बलराम? नित्यानंद। ये सेवा के भाव से नित्यानंद ने कितने ही भक्त बनाए, कितने ही बल दिया लोगों को भक्ति का। सो दैट इज नित्यानंद। लक्ष्मण ने कितनी ही सेवा की राम जी की, हम सब जानते हैं। इससे ऊपर कोई सेवा नहीं कर सकता जितनी लक्ष्मण जी ने की। कोई जानता है कि लक्ष्मण तो 14 साल सोए ही नहीं। He did not sleep a wink। एक भी दिन, एक क्षण भी वो सोए नहीं, वो भगवान की सेवा में रख रहे हैं। So that is लक्ष्मण। तो लक्ष्मण जैसी सेवा कोई नहीं कर सकता। तो बलराम जी जो है वो भगवान की सेवा का अवतार है। He is the आदि गुरु। We'll talk about it। तो यहाँ पर कहा जा रहा है कि he assists the personality of Godhead in his unlimited expansions by performing an unlimited variety of services। Unlimited, भगवान unlimited है, भगवान की सेवा unlimited है। कोई जब कहता है ना कि मुझे ये सेवा चाहिए, और एक सेवा के लिए दो टिकोड़ी कभी झगड़ पड़ते हैं कि हमें ये सेवा चाहिए और मुझे भी वही चाहिए, तो हमेशा हमारे आचार्य बताते हैं, गुरुजन बताते हैं कि सेवा में देयर इज कोई कमी नहीं है। देयर आर इन्फिनिट सर्विसेज and you can pick up, choose infinite services for yourself। Sometimes we do book distribution and we say, oh, that he is the one whom I preached, so that don't touch that person. I have to get the books donated from him or get the books distributed by him। But then it's always there is variety of people and there are infinite number of people। It's only that there is we who actually don't have the patience and the strength। We should beg for strength from Balaram ji। Ki give me the strength, give me the blessings, the mercy, so that I can serve you and serve Krishna as you are serving him। Though there is no difference between Balaram ji and Krishna, but just भगवान लीला दिखाते हैं। लीला जो है पास्टाइम्स है हमारे को समझाने के लिए। Pastimes are there for us to understand the situation, understand Krishna, understand the Supreme Lord। So that is why Krishna is called Leela Purushottam। He performs pastimes। He performs so many pastimes for us to understand। All his pastimes, like the Govardhan Leela, like his Damodar Leela, like his killing the demons, ये सब लीलाएं किसके लिए? They are all for us to understand him, how strong he is, like what energy he has। So भगवान की divine transcendental powers को समझने के लिए we need the strength। and भगवान की लीलाओं को you want to understand। How will we understand? We can only understand if Balaram ji gives us the strength to understand these pastimes। So we pray to Balaram ji। This Balaram Jayanti is meant for us to pray to Balaram ji to bless us so that we can understand his pastimes, we can understand the Supreme Lord। So Balaram ji assists the Supreme Lord in his unlimited expansions by performing an unlimited variety of services। Shri Balaram is the servitor of Godhead who serves Lord Krishna in all affairs of existence and knowledge। Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who is the same servitor of Godhead, Balaram, performs the same service to Lord Gauranga by constant association। So we know Nityananda Prabhu also serves whom? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu। And why is he serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Because he is the main servitor of the Godhead। तो वो भगवान की सेवा के लिए है। And that is how we should be asking, begging for mercy from Nityananda Prabhu, that we can serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we can serve Gauranga। So while saying Gauranga, हम इतने पाप अपने खो देते हैं एक बारी गौरंगा शब्द कहने से। जितने पाप हम सोच भी नहीं सकते, जितने सिंस हम सोच भी नहीं सकते, उतने सिंस हमारे खत्म हो जाते हैं। We lose so many sins just by saying once Gauranga। So once Gauranga purifies us, and how it purifies? Because it's the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, one can speak the word Gauranga. Otherwise, one cannot speak the word Gauranga. So Krishna is actually Balaram के साथ when Balaram, Krishna के साथ जब Balaram ji appears, he appears as the older brother. Why does he appear as the older brother? It says here, he comes with remarkable qualities. And he has got a gada with him. Have you seen? He's got a mace with him. A gada. That gada is actually the strength he gives. That is the strength that we take from him, and that helps to kill all the anarthas within us. That is why he's carrying that gada, and he's carrying a plough also. So plough, why does he have a plough? So plough क्यों है उनके हाथ में? Because in our heart, the seed of bhakti is when sown. When you sow a seed those who are farmers, they know it. When you seed it, when you reap, what happens? When you sow the seed, what happens? You have to make the field also, जो है, उस field को भी fertile करना होता है, उस पे भी हल को चलाना होता है. The plough has to be worked on that field as well. So Balaramji has got that plough. When you remember Balaramji, when you ask for his mercy, he helps us. He helps us to plough the field of our heart. And in that field, when you sow the seed of bhakti, then you get the desired result. Then you get to go back to Godhead. Then you can serve Krishna. Then you get the creeper of love that goes to the lotus feet of Krishna. Then who is giving the strength? It's coming from Balaramji. He plows he's got that plow, and he helps you to make your heart fertile ground. So we have to make our heart a fertile ground. That only can be done with the help of Balaramji. So tomorrow when we celebrate Balaram Jayanti, we seek his blessings. It is not just he is a vigraha there, and we just come and bow down and pay obeisances. Of course we do that. But main purpose behind celebrating, doing his abhishek is seeking his blessings. That give me the strength, give me the energy, the spiritual energy, so that I can remain strong in my bhakti. Because we all are coming here because we really want to do bhakti. We want to be good in devotional life. We want to be strong in devotional life. It's not just that we are coming here just for the sake of coming. Srila Prabhupada made these beautiful temples. We are going to soon have a beautiful temple here. So why Prabhupada made these temples? These temples are the Vedic places where the institutions where we get the knowledge. Nowhere in the other temples you get the knowledge to know who Balaramji is, who Krishna is, who Gauranga Prabhu is. Of course they give you tips and bits, small informations. But Prabhupada made it so nice that the devotional life becomes beautiful for us. So it says here, where Prabhupada mentions, that Balaramji is the older brother. He appears as the older brother of Krishna. And he is actually there to serve and protect Krishna. He thinks he's the older brother and he's protecting Krishna. He's called Dauji. And he's got mace, he's got the plow, and he's protecting Krishna. So, supporting all existing for the primary purpose of felicitating the development of Krishna's relationship with every being through bhakti or loving devotion, Balram's position is of an older brother whose constant aim is to look out for the happiness of his younger sibling. So Balaramji is always acting in the protection and looking for the happiness of Krishna, his sibling. So that is how it is that we also look towards Balaramji as he's the elder brother of Krishna. And Balaramji feels happy, he's protecting Krishna. Together they killed many asuras. Pralambasura, Dhenukasura, they both together. Balaramji is thinking he's protecting Krishna. So this is how their relationship is, the relation of love and devotion. So the second that comes here is Balaramji is Adi Guru. Adi means eternal. And he is the Adi Guru. He is the Guru Tattva. So Guru means who takes us out of darkness, who gives us whose mercy, with whose mercy we can actually get to know Krishna, get to know the bhakti of Krishna. Guru is important in life. Without the Guru, we cannot progress in life. Just like without a teacher, a child cannot study. A child needs a teacher. He needs a bona fide teacher, bona fide school. If you want your child, even in a nursery class, he goes in the primary class, he needs a bona fide school and a bona fide teacher. Likewise, we need a bona fide guru. A disciple coming from disciplic succession. A disciplic succession begins from Krishna. So we need a bona fide guru. We need a bona fide spiritual master. And that's coming, this Adi Guru is Balaram himself. So the Guru Parampara starts from him, and we get the mercy of the Adi Guru. Without his mercy, Krishna's mercy is not available. Krishna says simply sorry, unless you don't go to Balaramji. That's why Prabhupada made the temple in Vrindavan. So the temple had the perfect, it goes the perfect hierarchy. You have Srila Prabhupada altar, and then you move to Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda is again Balaram. And then you have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then you have Krishna Balaram. And the Balaramji's mercy flows to you. And then Radharani herself is a Guru Tattva. And then with the mercy of Balaramji, you get the mercy of Radharani. And with the mercy of Radharani, you get the mercy of Krishna. Radharani certifies you. Radharani says, yes, this person is fit to serve Krishna. And she certifies you and puts you into the service of Krishna. Otherwise, you will never get the service. So Radharani, Balaramji actually certifies, and then Radharani certifies, and then you get to go to Krishna. Likewise, it says here. So for those following traditions in which attaining the sincere love and devotion for Krishna is the highest goal, Balaram is considered an especially integral figure in the process of cultivating such love. So to reach to the highest goal, Krishna Prema, we say. We are looking for Krishna Prema. We are looking for what is the Golokadhan? That is Krishna Prema. We want the love for Krishna. Love for Krishna means Krishna. If you get to love Krishna, that means you have already attained Krishna. If you don't actually get the love for Krishna in your heart, so that means you haven't attained Krishna as yet. The moment you say you love Krishna, you have attained Krishna. You have attained Radharani. So it says here, the topmost goal, the highest goal is the love and devotion for Krishna. Balaram is considered an integral figure in cultivating such love. So we are looking for the love for Krishna. And who helps us to cultivate that love? That is Balaramji. So Rama word actually means that gives pleasure. And he is that bal, he is the strength. He is always giving you pleasure. And he is the spiritual strength. Though Krishna is open and available to all who desire to have a relationship with him, but the devotees can endeavor to deepen their connection with him by simply actually getting the mercy of Balaramji. Just by getting the mercy of Balaramji, devotees can cultivate the love and devotion they are seeking for Krishna. Real love for a person grows by understanding that person's heart, and the best way to gain access to a person's heart is through the heart of someone who is already very dear to that person. So he is very dear to Krishna, Balaram is very dear to Krishna. Dauji ke bhaiya. He is known as Dauji ka bhaiya. Dauji is Balaram and Krishna. They have a very loving bond. So that is how it is. Through the heart of Balaram, we reach to the heart of Krishna. Through the heart of Nityananda, by actually getting the mercy of Nityananda, we reach to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the medium. By being Krishna's eternal brother and companion, Balaram is amongst the most dear to Krishna. And because his constant aim is to fulfill Krishna's desire, by nurturing loving relationships between him and every being in existence, Balaram is the perfect medium through which to approach Krishna. If you really want to approach Krishna, Balaram is the perfect medium. because the spiritual strength comes from him. Every day morning when you chant the holy name, we do the Panchatattva mantra. So Panchatattva mantra is begging mercy of the Panchatattva, that is it. Nityananda it starts. So when we beg the mercy, that is the Balaramji's mercy. And we are asking him to give us the mercy. And thus often depicted carrying a plough, symbolizing the role he plays in cultivating devotees' hearts. So like we cultivate the fields, he cultivates the devotees' hearts by the plough. So Balaramji has got that plough with him. So sometimes we see that in Vrindavan, when they, on such occasions, they place all these things next to Balaramji. A mace, then a plough. So that helps, these symbolizes, he cultivates the hearts. And so they become fertile for the seed of bhakti to grow. Balaram is called Adi Guru, whose compassion flows through and empowers other gurus also, striving to cultivate bhakti in devotees' hearts. So, if you want to cultivate devotees' hearts with bhakti, Balaramji's actually blessings are much required. He blesses us and he blesses all the gurus. Those who are bona fide, coming from the Sattvic succession, they beg the mercy of Balaramji. They get the mercy. And thus they can actually help others to cultivate bhakti. And he is the symbol of strength. Balaramji is Bal, he is the symbol of strength. And it says here, Prabhupada mentions, as one of the central figures of Mahabharata, Bhima is highlighted throughout the narrative for his immense physical power. We know of the Pandavas, Bhima is the most strongest, the most powerful. So much so that it's easy to think that he is the finest emblem of strength. Balaram, however, whose name literally has the Sanskrit word strength in it, and by whose potency, as already mentioned, existence is said to be sustained in a unique symbol of strength. And Bhima himself accepted him as his Guru, Guru Yodha. Bhima accepted Balaramji as actually, he gave them the knowledge how to use the mace, how to be Gadadhari. So Bhima get all the knowledge he gets it from Balaramji. The mace fighting, in the art of mace fighting, he became his Guru. While various displays of his seamless might are conveyed throughout, it says here that even Duryodhana, he actually was, Balaramji is said to be, he never participated in the war of Kurukshetra, the battle of Kurukshetra. Because he believed the Kaurus also very dear to him, the Kauravas as well as the Pandavas. So he never participated in the war. But here it says, there is an incident where I would like to share with you, where when Samba was captured, Samba is his nephew, Balaramji's nephew, he was captured by Duryodhana when he goes to marry Duryodhana's daughter, Lakshmana. So without his consent, he wants to marry Lakshmana, and then they actually imprison him. And then they want to pick up a fight with the Pandavas. So Balaramji goes to pacify them. He actually sees to it that he might go and pacify both the sides. But when he goes, the Kauravas become very, very agitated. And they try to actually denounce him. And they don't release Samba. And so Balaramji shows his anger then. And with his plough, because he's got that strength with him, with his plough he drags the city of Hastinapur and he's about to merge it into the Ganges. And then Duryodhana and all, they, with folded hands, release Samba and his daughter as well. And then Balaramji is able to bring him back. So Balaramji, when he gets furious, he can do such things as well. He's got that strength in him. He's very powerful. So he is considered pleased by their newfound, it says here, as their city moved like a tumbling raft. So we are talking about Hastinapur. When Hastinapur was being dragged towards Ganges, it says here, pleased As the city moved like tumbling raft towards the implementing submersion, the terrified Kurus immediately released Samba and placed him along with Lakshmana in front of Balaram before joining their hands in supplication, begging the angered Yadu to forgive them for their offenses. Pleased by their newfound sense of humility, Balaram's anger instantly dissolved. So he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's not less than Krishna. He's got the same potency. Everything is same. So he is very compassionate also. Immediately his anger dissolved, and he promptly appeased them and quit the dragging city, existing after all the chief purpose of cultivating love in others. So his only one aim is there to cultivate loving devotion in every person for Supreme Lord, for Krishna. That's when Nityananda Prabhu, he blesses Jagai Madhai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants to kill Jagai Madhai, and Nityananda Prabhu stops him for putting to the use the Sudarshan Chakra. He stops him. He says, you're the most compassionate avatar. You have come here to give your compassion, shower your mercy on these people so that they become devotees. You have come to transform the demons into devotees. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did. He transformed all the demons into devotees. You will see, often we give an example. When there was Treta Yuga, the devotees and the demons were ocean apart. Ramana was an ocean apart too, where Ramji was. Then there came the Dwapar Yuga. The distance became less. Gokul and the Mathura. Krishna is there in Gokul and Kans is in Mathura. Krishna is in Vrindavan, Kans is in Mathura. The distance actually became less. It shortened. When came the Kali Yuga, the demon and the devotee, the divine qualities, they all came into one being. We have both the qualities in us. We are demonic and we have the devotee qualities. Now it is up to us which quality manifest, which qualities we want should actually be manifested in us. So what we want, it's our desire, what we really want in life. If we really take the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, the mercy of Balaramji, mercy of Lakshman, then sure we will actually overcome all the demonic qualities. So to overcome demonic qualities, we need strength. We need spiritual strength, and that comes from Balaramji. Krishna is busy playing flute. He is busy in his conjugal rasa. So he has entrusted all others to carry on all the other. Everything is well distributed through him. All others are doing the work for him. And Balaramji, being very dear to him, has taken up this, as Lakshmanji had the service of serving Ramji all the time. So there was often the katha we have heard where Sitaji and Lakshmanji also, when Ramji came back to the palace of Ayodhya, now Sita wanted to take up the different services in that to serve Krishna, but serve Ramji. But here, Lakshmanji would quickly take all the services. Others wanted it. Hanumanji also wanted services. So everybody was actually striving for different services. They wanted to serve Ramji. So that is how it is that we all want to serve Krishna, Guru and Krishna. So when we try to serve Guru, that is, we are getting the mercy from Balaramji. If we really want to serve the spiritual master, the mercy comes from the Adi Guru, that is Balaramji. Because the mercy of Balaramji means the mercy of Radharani. So here it is. It says here, when the conflict between Duryodhana and the Pandavas escalated into an all-out war, in which most of the story, it says that great kings and armies, they came to Kurukshetra for the war. Duryodhana was there, Balaramji he did not participate. He was unwilling to choose sides due to his love for both. He decided instead to spend the duration of the war on a pilgrimage. So that's Balaramji. He went away to a pilgrimage. In the Gaudiya Vaishnavism, a tradition where developing bhakti for Krishna is the highest goal, Balaramji is believed to have expressed his unfathomable compassion even further in a particularly soft-hearted form of Nityananda. So that is, it is the devotees in Kali Yuga, human beings in Kali Yuga, they can be devotees, they can be demons. There is no segregation as the earlier yugas. Oh, this is the team of Rama, this is the team where Ramji's devotees are. In Kali Yuga, the worst thing is that we have both a tendency in us. We are demons and devotees. We can become what we want. We can become demons or we can become devotees. So, we all know, with the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, that demonic qualities will lead us to hell. But the divine qualities, if manifested, will take us back to Godhead. They will release us from the bondage of cycle of birth and death. So that is why, on this auspicious occasion that we are going to celebrate tomorrow, we beg the mercy of Balaramji to shower his mercy upon us so that we become devotees of the Lord. We manifest the divine qualities in us. So that is very important for us. And Balaramji, being the Adi Guru, he plays the role of the spiritual master. He is the spiritual father. So when we beg, क्योंकि कहा गया है कि जब हम भगवान से इच्छा रखते हैं तो इच्छा पूरी होती है. If you don't beg from Krishna, so you never get what you want. Prayers are the most powerful tool. प्रार्थना में सबसे ज़्यादा शक्ति होती है. So जितने strongly प्रार्थना की जाती है, उतना ही सुंदर. प्रार्थना ही नहीं करेंगे, तो हम जानते हैं, भगवान सबको जानते हैं. कई लोग कहते हैं, people say, oh, Krishna knows everything. He understands everything. He knows everything. Why should we ask from him? Yes, don't ask materialistic things, but ask for the mercy of Krishna. Ask for the mercy of Balaramji, that he be merciful upon us, so that we get the mercy of the spiritual master. Because without the mercy of the spiritual master, one cannot go back to Godhead. That is for guaranteed. Without the instructions of the spiritual master, following the instructions of the spiritual master, one cannot actually get the mercy of Srimati Radharani or Krishna. So we are endeavoring to go back to Golok Dham. But how do we reach there? Unless we get the mercy of Ananta Sesha. The Sesha, that is Balaramji again himself, who is the full support to Krishna is giving. He's giving the services to Krishna. So we want that, it says there that we also want to we want to be ashrit on him. So Guru Ashraya. So that is, we are ashrit. We want the support of the Guru, and he is the Adi Guru. So that is why it's important that we seek his blessings, his mercy. So I believe the 5 o'clock the session ends. We should take question answers, or you want me to continue? Any question answers? No question answers? I hope I was clear in my topic. Because as I'm a traveling preacher, Prabhuji told you, and in COVID times I went online preaching. So it's been more than 1200 days that I have been giving sessions every day morning at 5 a.m. IST, Indian Standard Time, from 5 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. every day on the YouTube channel. And of my spiritual master, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, who told me during the COVID time, the first year of pandemic, 2020, he asked me to join in the Bhadra Purnima marathon online. And I did start because of his mercy, because of his orders, I did the marathon. And since that year I've been doing the marathon. I've been participating in the marathon every year. And I do that with the Delhi temple, Delhi ISKCON temple, East of Kerala, Shri Radha Sarthi. My scores go to them. And I did in the first year, I did 425 Bhagavatam sets, with Bhagavad Gita were 7,000 Bhagavad Gitas in the month of December, and then the coming year, the next year, 2021, we did 626 Bhagavatam sets and 15,000 Bhagavad Gitas. And then the third year, 2023, we did 525 Bhagavatam sets with again 18,000 Bhagavad Gitas. So last year we did 565 Bhagavatam sets and 20,500 Bhagavad Gitas. So nearly in the last previous 4 years we have done more than 2,200 Bhagavatam sets with 65,000 Bhagavad Gitas. And this year our scores have already crossed 450 Bhagavatam sets. And we have got 1 month. Till September 18th we are continuing with the marathon. So till date my group has done my devotional family, those who are connected to me on my WhatsApp, on my YouTube, on my Instagram, Facebook, they have done with me 450 Bhagavatam sets. So it's all the mercy of who? That is Balaramji. The spiritual strength comes from the Adi Guru, and it is coming through the channel is Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara. Because my Guru Maharaj ordered it, and he said, and he empowered. So it is when we get the orders, we get the empowerment as well. Sometimes we think, oh, I can do it, that is why I have been told to do this. No. It is the desire of the spiritual master that you do it, but he empowers you. It is his desire. Arjun actually is getting to fight the Kurukshetra war. But Krishna tells him everybody is already killed. When Arjun says, I don't want to fight, Krishna shows him the Virat Roop and shows that they all are killed already. It's just that I'm making you the medium. I'm giving you the strength. I'm empowering you to fight this battle. So likewise the spiritual master, when he gives us some instruction, he orders to us to do that work. It's already done. He knows this will happen. It's in his vision already. Srila Prabhupada, when he actually went to America, he was questioned, where are your disciples? Where are your temples? He said everything is there, just the time is segregating us. They will all manifest, and it happened. And it's happening. His grand-disciples, his grand-disciples, they are all working hard. Like our Guru Maharaj, he always said, I'm offering every temple he made, every book distribution scores he added, he always said, I'm offering this to my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. He always said that. It's an offering to Srila Prabhupada. The last temple we offered it to him, that was the Rohini temple. That is the most beautiful temple it is said to be in ISKCON. So that Rohini temple, when it was offered to him, he said that I'm offering this temple, that is my offering to Srila Prabhupada. He said that. And if you will read today, I was giving a class in the morning in Krishna Balaram temple here. So I was reading the Ramananda Rai and the conversation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in that purport, Srila Prabhupada clearly mentions his spiritual father. He talks about his spiritual master, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He offers everything to his spiritual master. So likewise, this is the Guru Parampara. We offer everything to our Guru, and our Guru in turn offer everything to his Guru, that is Srila Prabhupada. So that is how it is. The Guru empowers you. When he gives you an order, that means empowerment has come. It is up to you to execute it. You have to try to execute it. So that endeavor to execute, that is your effort. And if you will try to execute it, Balaramji will provide you with the strength. He will give you the bal to do it. So in the spiritual life, it is like that. If you can't get up early in the morning, if you are not able to chant your rounds, just pray to Balaramji tomorrow to give me the strength, give me the Shakti to actually follow my spiritual master. Because if you don't have a spiritual master, it doesn't matter. Because you are here, it means Srila Prabhupada is your eminent Shiksha Guru. He's already your master. He's already your spiritual father. So when we pray So when we ask for mercy, that please I want to be a devotee, I want to chant nicely, I want to serve you nicely, then Srila Prabhupada will surely bless you. Because who is going to give him the instructions? Coming from Balaramji. Balaramji will actually help you to cultivate your heart, make it more fertile for spiritual life. So that is Balaramji and that is the spiritual master. The mercy of the spiritual master, the strength of the spiritual master. That is why Guru is very important in life. Without Guru, there is no Gati. Bin Guru Gati na hoy. So without Guru, there is no Gati. So that is why Guru is most important in life. Because of the Guru only, we can have a life, we can have the seed of Bhakti flourish in our heart. So any question anybody has? If no question, we will end the session then. किसी का कोई प्रश्न नहीं है, बाद में मैं कोई उत्तर नहीं दूंगी. I know as the moment the class ends, everybody comes near me to have an answer to some query. You should have the strength to ask the question. Balramji may give you the strength to ask the question. Yes, any question, Mataji? From the Mataji's side, any question anybody has? If nobody asks questions, then I ask questions. Let's test who all listened nicely. Because spiritual life, we are here. Why we are here? Why all of you are here? Who will answer? Yes? Why are you here, Prabhuji? You let me know. Why you are here? What brings you here? Try to be an instrument in serving Srila Prabhupada. That brings you here. The mood of service brings you here. Yes. Who else would answer? Yes, Mataji, would you like to answer?
To enhance our spiritual power.
Yeah?
To enhance our spiritual power.
Very nice. To enhance our spiritual path. That's very good. To adhyatmik जीवन में उन्नति करना. You want to advance spiritually. That's very nice. And do you understand what spirituality is? What is spirituality? Who will answer? What is spiritual life? हम सब यहाँ आए हैं spiritual life को, आध्यात्मिक life को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए. पर spiritual life है क्या? To establish our relationship with Krishna. That's right. Because we are spirit souls. The spirituality comes from spirit, the soul to soul connection. So that is the connection with Krishna. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, you are my part and parcel. But you are suffering here because you have actually lost the connection. So reconnect with me. So we come here to reconnect to Krishna. Reconnect to our spirit. जो soul है, वो सबकी बहुत शुद्ध है, सबके अंदर आत्मा है, पर वो soul की आवाज़ दब गई है. We don't hear anymore. आत्मा क्या कह रही है? आत्मा क्या मांग रही है? आत्मा भी भोजन मांगती है. Like the शरीर भोजन मांग रहा है, ऐसे आत्मा भी खाना मांगती है. तो हम आत्मा को उसका खाना देते नहीं हैं, तभी बेचैन रहते हैं, तभी हमें शांति नहीं मिलती है. So sometimes we feel peace when we enter the temple. We feel very relaxed. We feel very peaceful. We forget the outer world. भूल जाते हैं हम सब. But the moment we step out of the gates, Kali will catch hold of us. Maya will catch hold of us. Because Maya is not allowed to enter here. That is why we are very relaxed and very peaceful. Because Maya's instructions are not to enter. Maya cannot enter when Krishna is facing. We are facing Krishna, Maya cannot enter. As we turn our back to Krishna, we go out, we face Maya. So if we want to really face Krishna all the time, so we should be chanting. That will help us. That will actually restore the connection with Krishna. So chanting is very important. Japa is very important in life. So when we chant, जितना जितना जप करते जाएंगे उतना बल बढ़ता जाएगा, आध्यात्मिक उन्नति बढ़ती जाएगी, जितना जपा अच्छा होता जाएगा. The strength of the chanting, actually the power of chanting will help us. So इसीलिए Kali cannot enter here. That is why Prabhupada said all these temples are what? The places of Vaikuntha. There is no Kuntha here. Kuntha means no dukh. In the temple there is no distress, no suffering. If you have any bodily suffering also, that is very normal. It will happen. It has to come. If we have a body, everything will come. Old age will come, disease will come, it will come. It's natural. But if we are connected to Krishna, if we have a strong spiritual bonding, then Krishna will be there to protect us. Always He will be standing next to us. I was recently in Jaipur and then I was I was in Canada and we celebrated the Rath Yatra there. And they asked me to narrate some pastimes of Jagannathji. Baldev, and Baldev is again Balaramji with Jagannath. The brothers and sisters, they go together on the Rath. The Balaramji is he's the Adi Guru. He goes with his sister and his younger brother. They all three of them go on the Rath out to actually bless the world. So they wanted some story of a pastime of Jagannathji. So I was telling them a story, a very beautiful story that I really love. I was telling that story in a hospital in Jaipur once. I had gone to, actually they had invited me for 2 minutes, just like 5 minutes. I was speaking somewhere and the doctors came over to invite me and they said, please come to our hospital, our OPD is full right now. We want you to just give them some advice, some suggestions for the spiritual life. So I went there, just for 10 minutes. And I gave them the story. I said, I know everybody is suffering right now in the hospital. Why do we come? Because we are suffering. But वो suffering कम हो जाती है जब भगवान साथ आ जाते हैं. So I told them a story of Raghunath Das. There was a Raghunath Das, a boy, who was an orphan. He lived near Jagannath temple, Puri. So he was an orphan and he would often go to the temple, make a garland, take to the temple, offer to the deities. And deities loved his garland. So pujaris would sometimes take his garland and offer, and the Jagannathji would be very happy with him. And one day he made a garland and took. And he used kele ka jo stem hota hai, wo use kiya. The pujari did not like it. He said, no, that is a waste. We never offered this to Jagannathji. He refused to take the garland and returned it. Raghu came back. He placed the garland in his home and he was crying, watching the garland and crying, why didn't you take the garland today? I took it with so much of love for you. And there Jagannathji never accepted any decoration from the pujaris. Whatever decorations the pujaris would put, that would fall off. He did not accept. That's very famous for Jagannathji. If he likes it, he takes it. If he doesn't like it, he does not take it. He did not accept it. No decoration he was accepting. The pujaris understood some mistake has happened. In the night, the head pujari was sleeping and in a dream came Jagannathji and said, why did you not accept the garland from my devotee? He brought the garland with so much love. Why did you not take it? The head pujari woke up and immediately went to Raghu's home. And he saw Raghu sitting there in front of the garland and crying. He said, give me your garland. I have to take it back and give it to Jagannathji. He really wants your garland. He took it and offered back to Jagannathji. Jagannathji was very happy. Now once Raghu fell sick, he had the dysentery and he was actually passing stool and urine in his bed itself. He became so weak he could not get up and there was nobody to actually take care of him. He was an orphan. Nobody was there to take care of him. He was feeling very bad and very soiled and dirty and he was going very weak also. And then suddenly appeared a 12-13-year-old boy and he said, Raghu, how are you? You've forgotten me? We used to play together when we were young. I was a kid, you were a child. I had gone away, now I have come back and I see that you're not well. I will help you, don't worry. And that boy started coming every day and helping Raghu. And helping Raghu to recover, make khichdi for him, make his bed nice, clean him, everything he started doing for him. And Raghu knew that it has to be Krishna, it has to be Jagannath. He told him, When he came the next day, after 3-4 days, when Raghu felt fine, better, he told that boy, I know who you are. I know why you are coming here, who you are. You are Jagannath. And that boy smiled. He said, if you are Krishna yourself, why do you have to serve me? You can just make me well within a fraction of a second. Why do you have to serve me? My dirty clothes you have to clean, you clean my bed, you make food for me. There's no need. You're God himself. Within a fraction of a second you can do everything right. And then the deities, the Jagannathji, who was there in the form of a young boy, he smiled. He said, you see, you have your karmas also. And nobody can actually take your karmas. I come to help you to take away the karmas, to finish off those karmas for you. With my help, you can get rid of those karmas. So this is how Krishna actually protects us. Sometimes we come to the temple and we say, oh, we are asking for him to help us. He can do everything in a fraction of a second. Why is he not doing it? We fail to understand that yes, he is doing, our karmas are there, he is helping us to actually get rid of those karmas which we have to take the fruit of. So that is how Raghu actually was blessed by the Supreme Lord. That is how it is Guru. When we take initiation, we think it is said that Guru takes away all your sins. How many of you heard this? Many of you must have heard कि जब इनिशिएशन होता है गुरु आपके सब पाप ले लेते हैं. ये सत्य है. फिर हमारे पास पाप कैसे बच जाते हैं? गुरु पाप कैसे लेते हैं? वो हमारे साथ खड़े हो जाते हैं. Just like रघु के साथ जगन्नाथ जी खड़े हो गए. So likewise, Guru stands next to us. He blesses us. He gives us the blessings. He gives us the power, the strength to be in the spiritual world and to get rid of all the bad karmas का जो result हमारा आना था उसको वो समाप्त कर देते हैं. वो साथ में खड़े हो जाते हैं कि वो कर्म एक राई के दाने के बराबर हो जाए, just a mustard seed के बराबर. That's how the mercy flows. So we will not go ahead, we cross the limit. So this is how I wanted to convey to you the mercy, the bal, the strength comes, and we pray to Balaramji to give us the strength, give us, shower His mercy upon us so that we get the strength, the spiritual strength, so that we may enhance our bhakti, so we may do service. Likewise, he said he comes here for the service, and you come here to enhance your bhakti. So this, in सब के लिए क्या चाहिए? हमें strength चाहिए. तो वो strength कौन देंगे? बलराम जी देंगे. So बलराम जयंती महामहोत्सव की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री राधा गोलकनंद भगवान की जय, कृष्ण बलराम की